What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and you might want to buckle your seatbelts for this one and smash that like button right now because Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, she just flipped on stimulus. This is your stimulus check update and your stimulus package update. Now, this first headline pretty much sums it up. Take a look at this. Never underestimate Nancy Pelosi, you guys. Now, take a look at this next one. I'm going to get you prepped up for what's coming. Hold on just a second. Buckle your seatbelts. House Dem moderates lay out battle lines as Pelosi stands firm. At least 6 centrists say privately that they are willing to block consideration of party's budget to stall its $3.5 trillion social spending bill. And as I mentioned to you in a previous video, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, she is currently holding hostage the infrastructure bill that was just passed, saying that she will not take it up in the House until they get the second portion in the Senate ready for $3.5 trillion worth of stimulus provisions, the next stimulus package. Now, it does not stop there. Take a look at this. Pelosi breaks bad news to moderates. No vote on infrastructure this month. She is doubling down, you guys. That is right, letting us know that even if they get it ready, we just heard from Steny Hoyer saying that they would come back from recess in August if they had it ready, and she's saying, nope, there will not be a vote, and you need to get that stimulus package ready. It's not going to happen until September, you guys. So, man, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on this, but wait, there's more. Take a look at this next article. Just came out. Representative Hakeem Jeffries could make history succeeding House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, as she notes that Pelosi says she will not hold the post beyond 2022. So, man, after that news, let me know your thoughts, guys. Do you think that Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi stepping down, we're going to be losing one of the top Democratic leaders who is fighting for stimulus and pushing for the people? Or are you thinking, ding dong, the wicked witch is dead? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, you guys. But I'm going to dive into these articles, get you caught up on the latest as we're hearing this is all happening right now. Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi shaking up everything in Congress on stimulus. So we're going to dive right in, get you caught up on the latest. But before we do, if you could do me a quick favor, just takes a second. If you like and appreciate these updates, keeping you up to date on everything that's happening right now with stimulus, Congress, the economy, unemployment, be sure to take a second to just smash that like button. I would appreciate it. It really helps out the channel a ton. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments down below. I would really love to hear your thoughts on all this. And also be sure to share this out if you think it's going to help out other people. In addition to that, if this is your first time here, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, come join the Ram fam. I'll keep you up to date on all this stuff so you know what's happening. And if you got any specific questions that you want me to answer, be sure to shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. But with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and dive right into these articles of this new breaking news that's coming out about Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi doubling down on her stance that there will not be any stimulus until she says so, but there will be stimulus or there will be no infrastructure. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and dive right in. Links in the description below so you can read them for yourself. House Dem moderates lay out battle line as Pelosi stands firm. Take a look at this. Speaker Nancy Pelosi told her caucus Wednesday that she would not waver from her two-pronged strategy to deliver President Joe Biden's main domestic priorities, bringing the House closer to a standoff between Democratic leadership and their most vulnerable members. Now, the California Democrat reiterated in no uncertain terms. She is letting them know, listen to this, during a call with members, that she would only bring up the Senate's bipartisan infrastructure deal to the floor after the upper chamber finished the party's $3.5 trillion social spending package, letting them know there will be no bipartisan infrastructure deal unless there is also $3.5 trillion in stimulus. So Senate, send it over or there will be no infrastructure. Now, her approach shrugs off a growing pressure campaign from moderates who are urging Pelosi to take up the Senate infrastructure bill more quickly so that they can sell it to voters back home. And she's letting them know, nope, it's not gonna happen. Now, take a look at this. She is doubling down. Link in the description below. This article from The Hill. Pelosi breaks bad news to the moderates. No vote on infrastructure this month. And it says, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi made it clear to rank and file Democrats on Wednesday, letting them all know that the House will not take up the Senate-passed bipartisan infrastructure package this month, rejecting calls from moderates in her caucus who are demanding a quick vote. And we literally just heard from Steny Hoyer saying that they're willing to come out of recess early to come vote on the stimulus package, but she said, that's fine, but infrastructure, Not gonna happen. Now, the announcement in her first call with the House Democrats since the successful Senate vote on Tuesday was largely expected. Pelosi, since the infrastructure talks launched in earnest months ago, has adopted the position that the House will not turn to the $1 trillion infrastructure package until the Senate passes a much larger $3.5 trillion package chock full of Democrats' social benefit programs and climate initiatives. Now, that strategy has been championed by progressive lawmakers in the House who don't quite trust some of the centrist Democrats in the Senate and want to use the bipartisan infrastructure bill as leverage, critics say hostage, to ensure that the larger $3.5 trillion package clears the upper chamber. And they are concerned about two particular moderate Democrats in the Senate, Kyrsten Sinema and Joe Manchin, who have both already vocalized that they think $3.5 trillion is too much for stimulus. They want to bring that price tag down, and progressives are saying get on board and get it done, or we might not pass that bipartisan infrastructure package that you worked so hard on. Now, reading on, listen to this. Pelosi, during Wednesday's call, leaned on the sentiment of those liberals in making her case to push the infrastructure vote until later in the year, and she said, "I'm not freelancing. This is the consensus." And keep in mind that Pelosi praised both the Senate and President Joe Biden for reaching a bipartisan agreement on infrastructure, a massive spending proposal that the Senate passed with a 69-30 vote, garnishing support from 19 Republicans and all 50 members of the Democratic caucus. But the Speaker has also been clear that the infrastructure package alone is insufficient to tackle the challenges facing the country when it comes to the economic inequality, healthcare disparities, and workers' rights, and the warming of the planet. It's those issues that the Democrats will address in the second legislative package, which is expected to move under special budget rules known as reconciliation, which precludes the Republican filibuster powers and allows the Senate Democrats to pass the measure with a simple majority vote. Now, the Senate passed the budget blueprint earlier Wednesday morning, setting the stage for a $3.5 trillion package, and the House, they will come back to Washington the week of August 23rd to adopt the Senate-passed budget. But infrastructure? Not going to happen. The $3.5 trillion package would include funding for expanded child tax credits, community college, universal pre-K, and an expansion of Medicare to include dental and vision coverage. Now listen to this. Let me know your thoughts on this statement from Nancy Pelosi. She said, "The president said that he's all for a bipartisan approach." Bravo. She said, "That's progress, but it ain't the whole vision. The votes in the House and the Senate depend on us having both bills." Now, the message is sure to disappoint moderate Democrats, including members of the Blue Dogs and the Problem Solvers Caucus, who have urged party leaders for weeks to stage a vote on the bipartisan infrastructure bill as soon as it arrives in the Senate, because many of those centrists, they are facing tough re-election campaigns, and they want the opportunity to claim a big bipartisan victory during their long summer recess, but looks like it's not going to happen. Now, listen to this. If we've got a $1 trillion infrastructure spending package just sitting here, I think that we should vote on it, said Representative Scott Peters just before he went on that August break. Now, on Wednesday's call, Pelosi also defended Senate Democrats' decision to leave the debt ceiling hike out of the $3.5 trillion budget plan as well. Now, Pelosi also pointed out that Democrats had voted to raise the debt ceiling when former President Donald Trump was in office. Republicans, she argued, should do the same for Biden. Understand this, my colleagues. This is Trump's money. This is paying for his tax scam. This is paying for the pandemic. It's a responsibility we all share, Pelosi told her colleagues. This is about money already spent. For Republicans to say that they will never do it is typically irresponsible. Man. So you guys, that is the latest that's been unfolding with infrastructure and stimulus. We're going to be looking towards Congress to see what gets included in this new $3.5 trillion stimulus package. We'll see what the Senate proposes, what they include, and when they pass it on to the House, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, then I will let you guys know what happens there as well. So it's very likely we're going to be hearing a lot more information rolling out on this in the next couple days. I'll be sure to keep you up to date here on the channel. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And if you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget to take a second to smash that like button. Just takes a second, really helps me out a ton. Thank you so much. And also don't forget, if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and come join us here at the Ram Fam. We'll keep you up to date on all this stuff. And if you got any specific questions for me, be sure to shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. Well, with that being said, you guys, hope this reaches you well. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.